Very good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome for today's series. From today, we are starting a new series. It's called Learning the Lesson. So, it's the first day, so we will have an introduction. We will today try to understand what kind of lessons do we have to learn on planet Earth in our life, and also in what ways does God and the universe teach us lessons. तो ये एक स्कूल नहीं है जहाँ पे बाकायदा सब्जेक्ट पता हो कि अभी इसी वक्त से घंटी बजी और मैथ्स क्लास शुरू, अभी घंटी बजी और केमिस्ट्री शुरू, अभी घंटी बजी एंड इंग्लिश शुरू एंड अभी घंटी बजी एंड एग्जाम खत्म। ये एक ऐसी स्कूल है जहाँ हमें नहीं बताया जाता कि आपका सब्जेक्ट क्या है। You will have to identify your subject. Once you look at the teacher, and once you have to be very careful. You have to have a lot of patience, and you'll have to look at the teacher properly, listen to the teacher properly. Only then will you be able to understand your subject. That what is my subject? Where am I? Which school am I? Which class am I? You will not know anything. Nothing is predetermined, nothing is pre-said. तो जैसे स्कूल में बहुत आसान होता है ना कि पता ही होता है कि कोई मिस्टर डैनियल है हमारे टीचर, तो मिस्टर डैनियल आ रहे हैं मतलब फिजिक्स क्लास चालू है। तो यहाँ पे कुछ पता नहीं है। Nothing is known to us. Who is the teacher? What lesson is that person going to teach us? We don't know anything. We have to be aware. We have to be more conscious. We have to identify our teachers and our lessons. Many times I have heard people asking this question that what is the lesson of my life? मुझे सीखना क्या है? मुझे जिंदगी में ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम है, ये चैलेंज है, वो चैलेंज है, but what am I supposed to do out of it? Why are these challenges there in my life? इसका जो सही जवाब है वो कोई नहीं दे सकता आपको. Nobody. मैं तो एकदम भी नहीं. 100% नहीं. If anybody comes up to me and asks me this question that Pyali, what is the lesson of my life? My simple answer is I don't know. I have no clue. आपको ही निकालना होगा कि आपकी जिंदगी का लेसन क्या है, आपकी शिक्षा क्या है, what is it that you need to learn, what is it that you need to improve on, based on what the universe, the school, the earth school is trying to teach you. हम यहाँ क्या कर सकते हैं साथ में मिलके, या मैं आपकी यहाँ क्या मदद कर सकती हूँ? मैं बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स को खोज के उसमें से टॉपिक्स को एंड लेसन्स को सेपरेट कर सकती हूँ, इंडिविजुअलाइज कर सकती हूँ. मे बी इनमें से कोई एक आपके साथ मैच कर जाएगा. Okay, so maybe you are also going through that same problem, that same trauma, that same repetition in life that I will bring up on one particular day, and that might be same with you. So you can understand that, okay, maybe this is the lesson that I need to learn. Okay, so I will not be able to identify the lesson of your life. मैं खुद ही अपने lessons, अपने life के lessons मैं खुद भी अभी भी खोज रही हूँ. ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे सब पता चल गया है. I know what I have to do, I know what I have to learn, I know what I have to improve on. ऐसा नहीं है. I am also searching for it every single day. कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है मेरे साथ? Why is this happening again and again? What am I supposed to do? So even I have not discovered my lessons of life completely. But I have done a part of it. थोड़ा सा मिल गया है, थोड़ा सा समझ आ गया है, थोड़ा सा वर्क हो गया है. So based on that experience, based on that knowledge, that idea that I have got, I will be sharing with you every day a new lesson of life, and you can see whether that matches you or not, whether that matches one of your family member or not. Maybe you can help out one of your family members also through that. Okay, so on that note, let's begin today's session, and we have learning of lessons. The basic understanding that I need to share with you today is, how will you identify the lesson of your life? Now, the simplest thing of identifying is look out for repetitions. आप कैसे समझोगे कि आपकी जिंदगी का लेसन क्या है, क्या सीखना है आपको? आपको खोजना है आपकी जिंदगी में कौन सी चीज बार बार आ रही है, बार बार हो रही है, बार बार आपको सफर करा रही है। कौन सी ऐसी नेगेटिव चीज, कौन सी ऐसी बुरी चीज, कौन सी ऐसी डिफिकल्ट चीज या सफरिंग आपके लाइफ में रिपीटेशन में हो रहा है। Usually, we have to repeat something only when we have not learned the right lesson. When you learn the right lesson, that topic, that suffering, that problem of your life will get over. कभी कभी किसी टाइम में मुझे फियर हुआ करता था, अभी मुझे फियर की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। यानी कि फियर यानी से डर से जुड़े हुए जितनी भी लेसन्स लर्न करनी थी, मैंने लर्न कर लिया। तो फियर का जो प्रॉब्लम है मेरी लाइफ से दूर चला गया। ओके, जैसे ही हम लेसन लर्न कर लेते हैं, वो प्रॉब्लम हमारे लाइफ से दूर चली जाती है। इट इज ओवर, इट इज डन। बट if something is happening to you again and again, if something is coming back to you again and again, if there is a repetition of something in your life, that means you have still not learned the lesson related to that topic. ठीक है? तो यू हैव टू लुक आउट फॉर रिपीटेशन कि आपकी लाइफ में कौन सी चीज बार बार रिपीट हो रही है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, you are getting married again and again. This is maybe your third marriage, your fourth marriage, but still you cannot live with your life partner. बार बार डिवोर्स हो जा रहा है, बार बार कोई प्रॉब्लम हो जा रही है, बार बार सेपरेशन हो जा रहा है। If it is happening again and again in your life, then you have to be aware. What is my lesson that I need to learn from here? Because even if you get separated for the fourth time and you get married for the fifth time, believe me, if you have not learned your lesson, your fifth marriage will also fail. And this will not stop here. आपको लगेगा अरे पांचवा मैरिज मतलब मेरी उम्र तो ऑलरेडी 60-65-70 साल की हो गई है, फिफ्थ मैरिज गोइंग ऑन, क्या है ये जन्म खत्म हो जाएगा, एवरीथिंग इज ओवर? नो, इट विल मूव ऑन टू योर नेक्स्ट इनकारनेशन। आपके नेक्स्ट इनकारनेशन में भी 5 मैरिजेस, पांचों फेल होंगे, because you have not learned the lesson. And the worst part, it will not even get over then. It will go on and on and on for your incarnations. जन्मों तक आप जितनी बार जन्म लेके फिजिकल बॉडी लेके दुनिया में आएंगे, उतनी बार आपका सेम प्रॉब्लम होगा। जब तक आप वो लेसन लर्न नहीं करोगे तब तक। It is like what we had discussed in our last week session when we were doing life after death. आपको याद होगा हमने स्कूल का डिस्कशन किया था, लाइफ अर्थ स्कूल। आप अगर क्लास 4 में फेल करते हो, तो जब तक आप क्लास 4 का एग्जाम पास नहीं करते, आपको क्लास 4 ही रिपीट करते रहना होगा। You cannot go to class 5, cannot go to class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will have to keep on repeating class 4 until and unless you learn the lessons of class 4, until and unless you pass the exam in class 4. ओके, यही होता है जिंदगी में। आपको पसंद हो या नहीं पसंद हो, यहाँ कुछ नहीं कर सकते। एंड यहाँ डोनेशंस भी काम नहीं करते। स्कूल में तो कई बार जो नोटोरियस स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं ना, वो पेरेंट्स की मनी से क्लास 5 में चले जाते हैं, क्लास 6 में चले जाते हैं। बट हियर इन अर्थ स्कूल दैट डज नॉट हैपन। गॉड विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट योर ब्राइब। आपके पेरेंट्स के पास कितने भी पैसे हो, आपके खुद के पास कितने भी पैसे हो, यू कैन नॉट ब्राइब गॉड, गॉड प्लीज ये पास करा दो मेरा, अगला एग्जाम देख लेंगे। नो, इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन। You will have to learn your lesson and move forward. Okay, so another example of repetition. If you are falling sick again and again, तबीयत खराब हो रहा हो, आप एक तबीयत से ठीक होके उठते नहीं हो कि एक और नया तबीयत खराब हो जाता है। अब फिर से कुछ सर्जरी होता है आपका, मे बी यू आर गोइंग टू अ सर्जरी, मे बी यू आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ योर हेल्थ, मे बी यू आर डूइंग समथिंग, okay for 2-3 months, again there is a physical issue. Sometimes it is the lungs, sometimes it is the liver, sometimes it is the eyes, sometimes it is the teeth, sometimes it is some organ of your body, but sometime or the other you have a physical problem, a physical issue. What lesson do you have to learn here? Very important, critical, you have to understand. If you don't understand, the whole lifetime, these physical problems will keep reoccurring. And not only for this lifetime, but beyond. Third example, failures. No matter what we try to do, we fail. I'm trying to study, I fail. I'm trying to do healings, I fail. I'm trying to get married, I fail. I cannot find the right life partner. I'm trying to set up a business, I fail. I'm trying to go and do a job, I fail. Failure, failure, failure everywhere. Mark it. There is a lesson that needs to be learned. क्या lesson वो अपने कल से करेंगे. कल से every single day we will take up a new topic, that is this thing repeating in your life, and what can be your lessons and how to come out of it. कैसे उससे निकल सकते हैं बाहर. Another example of repetition, losing your loved ones. When I was a young child, I lost my parents. Then I grew up, I had so many good friends, I lost my friends. I got married, my spouse died very fast, very early. Then I had children, maybe my children left me and they went away. Or even they died. Repetition of certain things. Are you always facing loneliness? Every time you feel I have someone to be with and that person leaves you. Either leaves the physical body or leaves you behind emotionally. The fifth example of repetition, financial losses. क्या आपको बहुत ज़्यादा financial losses हो रहे हैं बार बार? आप कितना भी इन्वेस्टमेंट कर लो, कितना भी सजेशंस ले लो लोगों से, कितनी भी अंगूठियां पहन लो, यू आर गोइंग फॉर एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल स्टोन्स एंड यू आर गोइंग फॉर डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ tarot readings and this reading and that reading, no matter what you do, you're having financial losses, repeated financial losses. There is a lesson behind it. जब तक आपको लेसन को लर्न नहीं करते, तब तक आपके financial losses खत्म नहीं होंगे. Okay, so is this part clear? That how can you identify where is my lesson? Look out for repetitions. What is repeating in your life? The bad things, the negative things, huh? If it is something good, exceptional, keep on doing the good job. Keep on doing the right things, which is getting you the right results. But be aware of the wrong things that is getting you the wrong results, that is giving you the sufferings, that is giving you the negativity. Be aware of the topic and you will be able to understand your lesson. Okay, so just be aware of your life. We will be doing it right now. We will do a small inner reflection of 10 minutes or 5, 6, 7 minutes. And from there, we will directly go into twin heart meditation today. Why? Because I want you to take guidance from God, from guidance from our teacher, Grandmaster Flock Oxley, guidance from your spiritual teachers, whoever you believe in, and ask, what is the lesson of my life? Where am I getting stuck? Okay, so we will do a small inner reflection first. I hope this will help you identify that aspect of your life that is facing repetition, and then maybe we will move on to the other aspects, that is the meditation and the blessings. Okay, so I will request everyone, please close your eyes, relax yourself, slowly inhale and slowly exhale. Try to go to your childhood. अपने बचपन के बारे में सोचिए. Think about your childhood, think about your early ages. Think, how has your life been from there till now? Let's start with our relationship with our parents. हमारे पेरेंट्स के साथ, हमारे भाई बहन के साथ हमारा रिश्ता कैसा रहा है? Now, slowly you grew up, you started going to school, you had friends. What kind of relationship did you have with your friends? Slowly, let's imagine about our married life. If all of us, whoever has got married, be aware what kind of a relationship do you have with your spouse? What kind of relationship did you have with your in-laws? What kind of relationship do you have with your children? Can you find anything which is repeating? You might, not everyone, सबका नहीं होगा, सबका बहुत जन का होगा कि सब रिश्ते अलग अलग जैसे हैं. No similarity between the relationships. But for some of us, we will have a similarity. Maybe all the relationships are highly dependent on me. My parents are also dependent on me. My spouse is dependent on me. My in-laws are dependent. My children are also dependent on me. I am the strongest pillar and everybody else is depending on me. Maybe I have a lesson to learn here. It can be just the opposite. It can be that nobody is bothered about you. Nobody pays attention to you. Nobody is concerned about your feelings, your emotions. आपके पेरेंट्स भी आपके लिए ज्यादा बॉदर्ड नहीं थे. आपके भाई बहन भी आपके लिए ज्यादा सोचते नहीं है. शादी के बाद भी इन-लॉज एंड स्पाउस भी ज्यादा कंसर्न नहीं है आपसे. आपके बच्चे भी आपसे दूर रहते हैं. Maybe there is a similarity in all the relations that you are having. You are mostly alone. There can be other similarities as well. But just be aware of your relationships overall. Do they have a relation? Do they have a similarity, a repetition? If yes, just make a mental note. अपने ध्यान में, अपने दिमाग में एक छोटा सा नोट बना लीजिए कि हाँ, सारे मेरे रिश्ते एक ही तरह से है. Similarity है मेरे रिश्तों में. Now let's think about your finances. Right from childhood till now, how has been your financial status? Is it always losses? कुछ भी करते हैं हमेशा लॉस में चला जाता है. Is it always very tough, very strenuous, stressful? बचपन से लेकर आज तक हमेशा पैसों का चिंता रहा है, स्ट्रेस रहा है. कभी भी sufficient money नहीं रहा हाथ में. Always the income is lesser than the expenses that I need to meet. बचपन में शायद पेरेंट्स ही फाइनेंशियल देख रहे थे लेकिन फिर भी कमी था. शादी हुआ, शायद फिर भी स्पाउस फाइनेंस देख रहा था बट फिर भी कमी था. अभी भी शायद बच्चे फाइनेंस देख रहे हैं बट फिर भी कमी है. Is that with you? If yes, then make a mental note. I have repeated negativity related to finances in my life. Let's come to health. बचपन से अपने हेल्थ के बारे में सोचिए. How has your health been when you were a child? Were you strong? Were you weak? क्या बहुत बीमार पड़ते थे जब आप छोटे थे तब? फिर यंग स्टेज आया. यंग स्टेज में आपका हेल्थ कैसा था? Have you always suffered with health? Some or the other problem? कभी लंग्स, कभी किडनी, कभी वीकनेस, कभी एलर्जी, कभी कोई ऑर्गन फेलियर. कुछ ना कुछ फिजिकल बॉडी को होता ही रहता है. Is that with you? Think about the childhood, the young stage and your current position. क्या फिजिकली आप हमेशा सफर कर रहे हैं? If yes, then make a mental note of it. My physical body is showing me repeated signs of illness, sickness, diseases. Just make a mental note. Let's come to the last aspect for today. Think about your journey in the whole life. Is it very challenging always? आप कुछ भी करने जाते हैं उसमें बहुत obstacles आते हैं. Even if you're trying to plan a vacation, there is too much of obstacles, too much of things that is stopping you. आप एक job खोजना चाहते हो, too much of obstacles, too much of bindings and speed breakers. आप एक घर खरीदना चाहते हो, too much of obstacles. आप शादी करना चाहते हो, too much of obstacles. How has life been for you? Right from your childhood, try to make the connection. Try to realize where is the connection. Is your life full of obstacles from your childhood till now? Or can you easily get things done? If there is a repetition, अगर एक connection है, अगर एक similarity है, make a mental note of it. Yes, this is the repetition in my life. मैं कभी भी कुछ भी करने जाती हूँ, there is obstacles, there is limitations, there is extra challenges that I have to face. बाकी सब लोग बहुत easily कर लेते हैं, मेरे ही लिए extra challenges आ जाती है. Is that with you? अगर हाँ तो mental एक note बनाई है. Now is the time when we must offer our lives to God, to our spiritual teachers, for their divine guidance, help, protection. May God guide us into seeing the repeated actions in our life. May God guide us, identify where are we facing the main challenge. What is that one thing in my life that is repeating again and again? वो एक ऐसा क्या चीज है बचपन से आज तक जो मेरे जिंदगी में बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है? मेरा लेसन क्या है? What am I supposed to learn from my life? What am I supposed to learn from the things that is repeating in my life? We humbly invoke to the divine supreme God, to our spiritual teachers, to please guide us, help us identify the lesson of our life. We are super receptive. We want to know the lesson of our life. We want to learn. We want to grow. We are not stubborn. We are ready to change for the better. If God guides us, if God helps us, we are ready to change for the better. So today we humbly invoke that the divine energy of the twin heart meditation, the divine love, divine light and divine power of the twin heart meditation, it is going to come into us and help us identify the lessons of our life and also heal the repeated actions, negativity that is happening in our life. We are all super, super receptive towards the energy in full faith. Once again and for the last time, yes, we are ready to change. With your blessings, God, with your blessings, our Guru, we are ready to change. Thank you for helping us identify our lessons of this lifetime. In full faith, so be it.